Opening statement on your week in Orlando and successful close of the season.
Well, first of all, just want to thank everybody at the Russell Athletic Bowl for a great week. It really was. Whether we won this game or not is really irrelevant. It's been a great trip. You know, Orlando is a wonderful place, and you know, all the folks at Russell and with the bowl, I mean, they just did an awesome job, and you know, providing us with a great opportunity, a great hotel, great experiences. You know, our players had a blast. We had great practice opportunities. Appreciate the police escorts that we had. I mean, everybody just did a wonderful job. Our bus drivers were awesome. You know, just everything. So I want to thank all of them for that. And then just with the game, first of all, I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our staff. And we had great preparation. You know, I've said that many times. I mean, we practice well. We've got a process that we believe in as far as how we get ready for bowl prep, and our guys believe in what we do, and we were ready. You know, I mean, we were ready. We were ready from the opening kick. Oklahoma is a tough football team. You know, the breaks just kind of went our way tonight. You know, I've been on the other side of that. Turnovers are critical. You know, part of games, and you know, we got a lot of key turnovers tonight, and it really just kind of got away from them. But Oklahoma is a great football team. That's a lot of the same guys that, you know, drug up Alabama up and down the field last year. They're a great program, and it was our night tonight. I've got great respect for Coach Stoudt, and you know, we knew we were going to have a tough challenge, and but we were ready. I think it's sad when the season ends every year. I love the season. My life is simpler. I love game day. I love the preparation process. I love being with the players every day. And it's always sad when it ends. But it was another good season for us. Really great season. You know, 4 10-plus win seasons in a row. 4 out of our 6 years, we've had 10-plus win seasons. Hopefully this will put us back up in the top 15. You know, 3 consecutive bowl wins for this group right here, and not just bowl wins, but you know, national championship programs: LSU, Ohio State, and Oklahoma. And you know, the biggest thing about winning the bowl game is you get momentum, and this is a 3-game winning streak for us, and gives us good momentum going into the off season. But the story of this whole deal for me is our seniors. You know, our seniors have been just a blessing, really. Just a blessing to be around for 4 and 5 years. You know, they're great players, but they're great people. They're great people. They're good men that have bought into the way we do things at Clemson. I think they would tell you that they're better people, having been through our program. But you got to buy in, and that's what these guys have done. 42 wins in 4 years, the winningest group in the history of our school. Clemson is a better place. Clemson is a better place, and I am a better coach and a better man having been around these guys for the last 4 and 5 years. And I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss them a ton. But the game was awesome. It's, you know, again, defensively, the turnovers. Right out of the gate, Vic Beasley made his presence known with a big sack. You know, Ben Boulware stepped in for Stephon, and he's got a pick six. He's got a fumble recovery. Grady, Jarrett, 3.5 tackles for loss. You know, we held them to 275. This is an offense that was averaging well over 400 a game. Special teams, you know, Ammon hit a 50-yarder. He also pinned one on the little pooch field goal there. Pinned them inside the red zone there, and then Pinion had 2 inside the 10-yard line, 1 inside the 5. And then offensively, you know, Jeff Scott and Tony Elliott, they don't know what's such a big deal about calling plays. First play went for a touchdown, so kind of hard to start your play calling career off better than that. But it was a fun day. Again, we were in sync, we were in rhythm. We had 2 100-yard receivers. First time that's ever happened in a bowl game with Mike Williams and Artavis. Our offensive line was awesome, but the story of the game offensively was Cole Stoudt. And, you know, we had great preparation. We had fun getting ready for this game. Didn't quite start off maybe the way he wanted it to this year, but, buddy, it's all about how you finish. And Cole Stoudt, 6-2, was a starter for us this year, and played his best game of his career in his last game. We knew that our only chance to win this game was he was going to have to play his tail off, and we were going to have to make plays outside. This is a very tough defense to run against. We did just enough, but Cole Stoudt was awesome. He made plays with his legs. He made great decisions, taking care of the football, and made good checks. You know, he checked us into some plays. He sat in there. They bring a house blitz. He checks and throws the touchdown to G-Hop. Cole Stoudt was awesome, and you know what? Nobody deserves it more than old number 18. He's hung in there. He's shown class. He's represented us the right way, even when things didn't go his way and all that kind of stuff. He continued to believe in himself, and I just couldn't be more proud of number 18 right here. So, great win for us. You know, we'll enjoy the heck out of this one. We'll ride this momentum into the offseason and recruiting and all that stuff. And I can't wait. These guys are going to be hard to replace, but I can't wait to get back out on the field this spring and start building this 2015 team.
All right, this time we will open it up for Q&A for Coach or the student athletes. If you could please find a microphone, we're going to work to provide a full transcript at the conclusion.
Cole, you took a lot of you're right. Took a lot of heat from both media, fans throughout this season. You, aside from just the big victory, you also maybe consider any of this kind of a little bit of shot of redemption, that sort of thing for you personally?
I wouldn't say it would be redemption. You know, I just knew that this is my last game here, and knew that I'd prepare to be my best. I just wanted to do it for the guys around me, because that's what really mattered to me, was the people I played with over the years. And I knew that in my mind that I wanted to be the best that I could be for this team, just go out there and just have some fun and just enjoy the last game with everyone. And that's what we did. We probably had our best bowl practice that I've been around, and it was just a ton of fun. We all had a blast, and it really showed tonight after this game, win 46.
Coming into this year, we was really hyped up defense. After the Georgia game, people really started doubting us. And I remember telling you guys, man, we're gonna get the problem fixed. We're gonna get the problem fixed. And like Coach Swinney said, it ain't how you start, how we finish. And we look up today now, we're the number one defense in the country. And man, just to be one of the captains of the number one defense in the country is gonna be something special. And I always take it with me.
Right here.
Yeah, well, could you go through how Tony Elliott called the plays? Did he call all the plays? Did you change any of them? And Cole, could you talk about how you think that went with Tony Elliott today?
It wasn't any different than what it's been. We've always had a collaborative effort. Tony, I think it was great having him in the box. He and Jeff work great together. Certainly, there's always been times where I interject. That's just I'm an offensive guy. I always have been, but you got to have somebody who's in charge, and Tony did a great job of kind of taking that lead. But we worked very well together, the whole group: Streeter, Coach Pearman, Coach Caldwell, myself, and obviously Tony and Jeff. So just a fun night, but we had an excellent plan, excellent preparation at practice. But it was just a great group effort. But Jeff Scott and Tony Elliott did a fantastic job in putting it together.
It's just how it's always been. I know we had a team meeting after the whole situation with Coach Morris taking the head coaching job at SMU, and they said that our Clemson offense didn't get on a plane with them. It was still in the room where all the players are, and it's even when Coach Morris was here, it was still a full team effort, and everyone was constantly communicating and making the offense the best that it is. And we really built off each other, and that's what we kept doing. Just made it fun.
Coach, congratulations
Thank you.
You had a perfect start to this game. Cole was 6 for 6 in the first quarter. You didn't have any penalties at all. The first play goes for the touchdown preparation that you talked about. Was there a point in time this week or prior leading up to this game where you felt like you guys could go out there and do this tonight?
Well, I would. There's no way I felt like we'd, win 40-6. I thought we would win the game. I didn't have any doubts about that at all. But I knew, from the first practice that our guys were engaged and were ready to go. We had one day that was not bad, but just not quite. You remember that? Not quite to the standard that we believe in. And but these guys were just awesome the whole time. And when we came down here and we went to work, your Christmas in a hotel and all that kind of stuff, our guys, they just were very focused and engaged in the whole thing. And then last night we had an awesome meeting last night, and where we kind of brought it all together. I didn't have any doubt we were going to play well. We just got too good a leadership. We had great leadership on this football team. Great leadership. Guys like to play, and again, they're good people. And so I knew we would play our tails off. But for us, it's always about the same old things. We got a plan to win that we believe in. We talk about it all the time. And when we execute that plan, we win. And it starts with the effort and the turnover margin and being the least penalized team, having at least 2 more big plays than the opponent. Those are things that we believe in. And we were able to get those things done tonight. Didn't have any doubts we'd win the game, but never, dreamed that it would work out the way it did. But listen, I've been on the other side of that. It's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems. But we were able to get the turnovers tonight and the breaks, and it just got away. And we're a hard team to deal with a lead. I think now we're 37-0. 38-0 when we however many years that is, we're 38-0 when we have the lead going into the fourth quarter. That's something we talk about all the time. Let's grind, let's get that lead going into that fourth quarter because we win. And that's a mentality of finishing. We had a finished video last night that we talked about, but I knew our guys were ready to play. It was just getting them to the game and hopefully having some early success and taking care of the ball and creating a couple of those momentum plays. And right out of the gate, we were able to do that. We got a 3-and-out, and then, first play of the game, we were, celebrating in the end zone. So kind of hard to get a better start than that, and it was really, just consistent all night long.